Here we see an alchemist of modern imagistic theatre, a stage genius at its finest. Welcome to Turning LePage. We'll be uncovering the mystery of who Robert LePage is and discovering the impact his work has had. Arguably, there is no better way to get to know the owner of somewhat 115 awards and honours is than through the people that knew him best. His muses, his colleagues, and devoted academics. We've been lucky enough to meet with these individuals in order to allow both you and I to determine who Robert LePage is and what, when, where, why, and how his work came to be.
Hi, can I ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah, of course.
If you just look into the camera, have you worked with Robert LePage?
Robert LePage? Robert LePage? Well, let's just say he's a big fan of improvisation. I worked with him on his 2009 production of Lip Sync. It was supposed to be 4 hours long. Ended up being 9 hours! 9 hours! The cubic was bigger than the motherfucking Bible! I'm done!
So you and Robert LePage workshopped together in France?
Ah, oui. And since we have both gone on to have such prolific careers, for example,
Oh, sorry. We would like you to talk about Robert LePage only?
Of course. Isn't everything about Robert? Sorry, I have something in my throat. Coffee! Since our time in France, Robert LePage is going to win numerous awards, 115 to be precise. For example, the European Commission Europe Theatre Prize. He became the first Northern American to direct Shakespeare at the National, and he is an officer of Canada. A little greedy if you ask me. I mean, just pick a country, but...
Actually, he was recently promoted to Companion of Canada.
Oh, good for him. Good for him.
Jess, you still have the beret on. So you worked with Robert LePage on A Midsummer Night's Dream?
Yes, I was lucky enough to be in that man's company, let alone be directed by him. It was a complete honour. He has this ethos, this focus on the actor-creator. You're not only there to be told what to do, but you're there to create, to help give ideas to the piece, put your own stories into the piece, in which he then takes it like it's Play-Doh and shapes it into a beautiful piece of work. He has such a focus on the collaborator. Collaboration for him is key, because theatre is nothing but collaboration when it comes to Robert LePage.
I heard A Midsummer Night's Dream was set in a mud bath.
Yes. The mud was everywhere. LePage is and has been at the forefront of experimental theatre since his debut in the early 80s. LePage utilises mise-en-scene to create uncanny, almost unnatural visual transfiguration. However, he does not exhaust it by relying totally on this to tell his stories. He partners this with language, which many contemporaries in experimental theatre seem to harbour aggression towards. He maintains an old-fashioned, familiar, unpretentious attitude to the storytelling of theatre. His work is created organically with no playwright through the process of improvisation, where an actor, like a spinster spinning wool, creates a storyline. Instead of a text-based Quebec play in English translation put on by a small local company, LePage offered something else to the Toronto audiences he was first performing to in the early 80s. He instead used powerful but simple imagistic theatre performed by a touring company and designed to appeal to different audiences with different experience and different tastes.